Hello guys, this is Sonupriya. I am a Bachelor of Pharmacy student and I am doing my studies at United College of Pharmacy, Coimbatore. Here I am going to let you know something about the double helical structure of DNA. I am not going to explain it very deeply. We are going to see just an overview. Now, let us move on to our topic. Before knowing about the structure of DNA, do you all know what is DNA? Yes, it is nothing but deoxyribonucleic acid. It is the hereditary material in humans and all other organisms. DNA. It is a larger molecule and it has a double helical structure and is made up of smaller units called nucleotides. Nucleotide consists of three parts. They are sugar, that is deoxyribose, phosphate group, and a nitrogenous base. These are the three parts of nucleotides. Now I'll show you the structure of a single nucleotide. Here we move on to the structure. This is an overview of a single nucleotide. It consists of three parts: phosphate, pentose, and a nitrogenous base. The structure of each part of a nucleotide. The very first, deoxyribose. Do you know what is deoxyribose? Yes, it is a 5-carbon sugar molecule that forms a pentagonal shape. Next, the phosphate group that contains 4 oxygen atoms in its structure. And the final is the nitrogenous base or nitrogen containing base is an organic molecule with a nitrogen atom that has a chemical properties of a base. And it is of 4 types. And they are adenine, thymine, guanine and cytosine. Let us see one by one with its structure. Next, how these nucleotides are arranged to form a double helical structure of DNA. Here it is. Sugar and phosphate form the backbone of DNA, and the nitrogenous bases are paired together to form the hydrogen bonds between the DNA strands. The DNA molecule consisting of two strands that wind around each other like a twisted ladder. Pairing of nitrogenous bases. Before that, you should know that each bases are divided into two categories. The first one is the purine and the second one is the pyrimidine. Purine consists of two bases, that is adenine and guanine, and the pyrimidine consists of two bases, that is thymine and cytosine. Now let us move on to the pairing. Adenine always pairs with thymine and forms a double bond. Guanine always pairs with its cytosine and forms a triple bond. Here is a diagram that makes you understand easily. Now, a question would have raised in your mind. Adenine, cytosine, adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine. Will they pair together? Absolutely, the answer is no, because a hydrogen bond is formed between a hydrogen donor and acceptor group. A smaller base is always paired with a bigger one. The distance between the two bases should be approximately 3.4 angstrom. If these bases pair together, they forms a longer gap between them. So the pairing should always occur between adenine thymine and cytosine guanine. Here is the DNA structure with the nitrogenous base pairing with double and triple bond. Now you guys would have came to know something about the double helical structure of DNA. Now just imagine our DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid, as a staircase. Imagine the staircase as a DNA. Now our staircase is made up of nucleotides. What are the three parts of nucleotides? That is sugar, deoxyribose, phosphate and a nitrogenous base. And our steps are made up of bases. The bases are adenine, thymine, guanine and cytosine. And the handrails and that are made up of the backbone, that is ribose and phosphate. And this is how our double helical structure of DNA looks like. Thank you.